Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Cletus Cassidy Show. Already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Top of the morning to you, man. Me. Welcome to a new edition of See You in the Morning, man. I am, of course, Cletus Cassidy. So much happening this morning, man. It's 5 o'clock in the morning out here in LA. LA is still burning. It looks like more fires have started up. You got 300,000 people without power, 30,000 people evacuated in one area, 1,000 homes and buildings so far destroyed. It's a lot. So this is a different tone for the show for me. I've never been in the midst of one of these kind of situations before. So let's just do the show. Welcome to See You in the Morning. My horrible idea to wake up every morning and give y'all way too much of my personal business. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. So excited to be here with you all. If this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you've been here before and you find it out robbery to come back again, I appreciate you because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. If I don't seem to be 100% on the show today, it's because I'm at the same time watching the news. I've reached the oldest point I think I've ever been in my life. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning watching the local news. That's pretty old for me. That's pretty old. But I'm trying to just kind of keep up with what's going on out here. I keep going to sleep. I think that's one of my magic superpowers. I just go to sleep. I be sleep like 6 o'clock, so I don't be knowing what's going on. So I wake up in the morning, I be like, bam, there it is. Let me start the show off the way that I normally start the show off, and that's by speaking to everybody that speaks to me. Let y'all know off the top that I'm all right, so I'm good. But let me speak to all the people that speak to me and give out the mythical morning medals this morning. Mythical morning medals go to the first 3 people that say good morning to me. I say good morning back to them. Got to figure it out this morning. Yep. Okay, there we go. The bronze medal this morning goes to TT, Tiny and Tasty, Miss Crystal Pennell. She gets the bronze. The silver this morning goes to Wilberta Carter. Good morning, Wilberta. The gold this morning goes to Downtown Keith Brown, baddest man in the whole darn town, bad in the deep blue sea, badder than you and me. Keith Brown with the gold, Wilberta with the silver, and Crystal with the bronze. Almost getting one, but not quite as my man Snoop Boy can y'all coming to the aluminum fork this morning. Aunt Pat, good morning. James Massey, how you doing today? Chanel, good morning. DA, good morning. Anytime, any place, good morning. Good morning to you. James Hayes, good morning. And Paula, yes, I am actually from Colorado. That's crazy. Bishop Calvin Hill, good morning. Annette Smith, good morning. So here's the thing. I need all you East Coasters, because I'm a West Coast guy. I need all you East Coasters. I live out here on the West. I need all you East Coasters. I need y'all to realize something. Y'all are well into your day over there in the East Coast. For y'all, it's what, 8 o'clock out there? Y'all day is good. You got up, you done stretch. Y'all done did all that, got kind of good stuff. It's early, and I appreciate everybody caring about me. But in y'all case, I need y'all to care about me around 9 o'clock. Somewhere around noon in y'all area, y'all need to care about me. Y'all caring about me way too early. The care has started way too early. People started caring about me at 3 in the morning. I'm like, hey, y'all need to stop. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I was born in Colorado Springs, Paula. Fort Collins, Army base. But yeah, I need y'all to realize that. So now we got a lot more fires. If anybody's worried about the fires out here, it started off with 1 fire, and right now, according to the news, there's 5 fires burning in California. The Lydia fire, the Hearst fire, the Woodley fire, Palisades, Sunset, and then one other one. The Eaton fire, I'm sorry. The Palisades fire is probably the biggest one. It's burned about 17,000 acres. The Eaton fire, 10,000 acres burned, 5 deaths with that one. They've closed the schools down here. There's a news conference set for 8 o'clock this morning. People are evacuated all over the place. Hundreds of thousands of people have been evacuated. For me, I am slightly inconvenienced. And so it's really difficult for me to look. And I've been in the hotel, like the hotel that I'm staying in right now. A lot of people are using this hotel as an evacuation point. And so it's really been difficult for me. Not difficult, but just kind of heartwarming. Fort Carson. I'm sorry, I said Collins. Fort Carson. It's Fort Collins is the county. I really feel like I'm in the elevator with people, and they got their dog with them, and I'm kind of agitated because people got dogs in the hotel. But I realized these are people who evacuated their homes, and they had to bring their dog with them. They couldn't just leave Fluffy at the house. Now, me personally, I probably would have left Fluffy. This is the time for him to learn survival instincts. I'm gonna leave him a note where the Alpo is located, but I get it, So they're here with their dogs, and people are literally, they named every fire, so you got to know where every fire is. People are literally here finding out that their homes are gone. Like, they're telling y'all to evacuate, and then they'll go back and they find out they have no house no more. And they're showing like the houses. The Palisade fire is 0% contained. Like, that's the news that we're looking at right now. Palisade fire burned 17,000 plus acres, 0% contained. I don't even know if you should have a percentage of it. If I'm watching the news and I see 0% contained, it's crazy right now out here. It's crazy. And so for me, it's just weird because I'm out here to do something as trivial in the grand scheme of life. I'm out here to do something as trivial as record a television program. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't have water. They got a boil water alert. So the water is going crazy. So there's like a lot. It's a lot, man. So it's a lot, man. I could never imagine just not knowing if I'm gonna be able to go home. I can't tell y'all what the sky looks like because it's still nighttime. So yesterday when I did the show and the sky looked like Armageddon, I didn't know because it was still dark outside. Like I said, it's 5 in the morning, so I don't know what the sky looks like. I gotta wait for the sun to come up to really, really know what the sun looks like. Good morning, Candace, T. Riddick, Dane Dash, Kimberly, Snoop, Billy D. William. I don't know, but it's eerily for a city where it's always something happening. It's still traffic outside. They still driving. But it's really dead outside. Like, ain't nothing moving. But it's also 5 in the morning. But I'll definitely let y'all know what's happening. And so this thing has happened, and what this wildfire has done is it's made everybody realize that we all equal. everybody's equal. I've seen superstars. They had Kardashians on there talking. I forgot a couple of other celebrities. They were talking about their houses down in the Pacific Palisades, childhood homes, definitely stuff like that. And for this moment, ain't matter how much money you got, how rich you may be, how many movies you've done, that fire is the ultimate in disrespect. That fire is a dude named Peanut that just got his sentence in jail. It does not give a single. Peanut don't give one. It's burning everything. Like some of these places, they put the fire out and the fire came back. I'm watching the news, the fire just like, oh, you think you're gonna put me out? You gonna put me out? Peanut? No, cuz I'm back. So now it's crazy. Good morning, Crystal Sex Appeal. How are you this morning? Geraldine, how are you? The money don't matter now. When can I leave? I don't know. And not even on a whole, like I can't get out of LA, but more on we still got a job to do, which is crazy. And I've heard that some insurance companies are like, no, I've heard that there are people who thought they had insurance and the insurance company is like, we no speak English, no speaking English. So not only do they have the fires, now the air quality outside is horrible. So they like, don't go outside and breathe. Good morning, LaShaunda. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Aaron. They telling us weird stuff like, yeah, don't go outside and breathe. Santa Monica imposes a curfew, so you can't do that. LAX is still open. It better be. I can't drive back home. That's crazy, but I'm just rent a car. $500,000 policies were canceled. They hit that cancel button quick too. I don't even understand. State Farm out there, all that stuff that Jay from State Farm is doing. And that's why now I know why they got a black man to be the face of the State Farm. So you can put it on this black person. I see why they put it on Jake from State Farm. They got Jake out there, the face of State Farm. And as soon as that fire hit, State Farm was like, we out. Nah. The air quality is not the biggest factor. The biggest factor is that it's still fires. Like it's still burning out here. The Pacific Palisades is still literally on fire. Malibu, all that stuff is currently on fire. The Eaton fire has burnt 10,600 acres. I don't even know how many acres that is. That's at least Portsmouth. I don't know how many acres. I don't even know how many acres. And let's try to figure out. Let's see. Let's see. Portsmouth, Virginia. Listen to this. Portsmouth is only 14,000. Portsmouth is 9,954 acres in area. 9,954 acres in area. This fire has already burnt 10,000. Then they're talking about the rain here. Normally in this area, it doesn't rain. Like now, Tony was right about that whole, it doesn't rain in Southern California. And it rains this year. They were like, usually this season, they got maybe 12 inches of rain. This season, they've gotten 0.16 inches of rain for the season. 0.16. It ain't no rain out here. Yeah, they need to hire some Indians and out here. They need to rain dance. Terrible. So if y'all just trying to get in your mind what kind of fire it is, Portsmouth is 9,000 acres of land. One of these fires has already burnt 10,000. They done burnt Portsmouth. As much as people would like for Portsmouth, some people would like for Portsmouth to be just off the map and starting over again. But can you imagine an entire city being burnt down and just gone. All those people with no homes. It's crazy. The Hearst fire has burned 855 acres, 10% contained. You see these numbers like 10% contained, 0% contained. So I don't know when anybody's gonna be. I don't know when they gonna contain this thing. If you at 10% containment and it's been a few days, it's crazy. It's dry out here, which again explains my ashiness. Y'all getting on me for my legs being ashy yesterday. Nature made me that ashy. At home, it's good and moist out. Moist. It's moist outside. At home, or my other home, Virginia, where I used to live. It's moist out there, man. So to see my home of California on fire like this, man, is really, really heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking. But at the end of the day, yeah, the Sunset Fire is new. That thing just started. They got new fires starting. Like it's crazy, man. New fires. What's up, Cash Money? Brother shot. And it's crazy because I know I can go back home to Virginia to a home. I know I can go back home to a house. I know I got a house. Like a lot of these people are like, they just here. And I got some friends that are going to San Diego now. I got some friends that are actually coming to LA. I don't know what they thinking. I'm like, this. Y'all saw all this news and y'all was like, yeah, we on up. Yeah, I saw the Sunset Fire started. And so like I kept telling you, like I went to bed. So I'm sitting here. I'm thinking about the people who literally who have been living here longer than I have. You know, I'm a new resident of Los Angeles. The people who have been living here longer than I have who are here and they're being evacuated. There's no way they could go to sleep. Like you sitting up watching the news just to see whether you still gonna have a house. The cost to rebuild, I keep telling people the cost of housing already in Los Angeles is crazy. So I can see why the insurance companies was like, nah, cuz. So now we're being asked to conserve water for the firefighters. So they asking us, don't even. So, you know, for me right now, man, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. 135,000 peoples without power. Again, all of Portsmouth. It's wild out here, man. But yeah, I'm taking it easy in the bathroom. Oh yeah, no showers. Well, no. I'm gonna shower. I can't take that whole bath. I gotta go ahead and I gotta get in there. I got layers. Now, if I was in better shape, I could whole bath it up. If I was ripped up, if I was stronger, the man boobs bigger that I gotta go ahead. Man, you gotta have man tits. If you got man tits, you gotta go ahead. They're telling us use only bottled water, do not drink tap water. Pasadena Water 24-hour hotline. The Metro letting people ride the bus and train for free. It's different out here right now. Yeah, now the water conservation has already been real out here. Like you can't just water your yard and all that stuff. What's important is they closed the zoo. Now I don't know what they're gonna do with the animals. The monkeys is like, look here, I don't know. The monkeys was the first one. They was like, they're not going to work. They like, we're not going to work. They closed the LA Zoo. They called it Universal Studios. The monkeys was like, what we not finna do? Y'all not making us go to work in this. I can see the monkeys being the bigger problem. The antelopes and stuff like that, they might have went ahead and went to work. Ain't nobody bothering with them. But those monkeys, I know those monkeys won't go to work. The elephants was probably like, look, I don't move but so fast, so I ain't really concerned about it. But I'm telling y'all, those monkeys was up to some monkey business. Monkey business. The report is saying 290,000 people without power in Southern California. 290,000 people with no power. So you had no power, no water. A lot of people now without homes. So that was 290,000 people without power, not even including the people who already lost their homes. It is crazy. Now the winds have gone down, so that's good news. We were under the Santa Ana winds. So the Santa Ana winds, they be blowing. Santa Ana is a period of time here where you got to just go braids. A lot of y'all ladies can't just go wig. You got to go braid. You can't wig it up. Not when the Santa Ana winds out. Oh, nope, it's back. Strong Santa Ana winds and low humidity until 6 p.m. Friday. I'm looking at the areas that are included in where I'm at. High wind alerts in all the area. Yep, where I'm at. It's gonna be something. Good morning, Brennan. Good morning, JD Martin Luther King. So I'm live out here in it. I appreciate, man. I've heard from people I hadn't heard from in a millennia. So I appreciate people having me on their mind. Somebody pray for me. Had me on their mind. Took the time to pray for me. So I really appreciate that. Did they have to evaluate or evacuate? I ain't even know your brother was out here, Bree. He could have came by the hotel and chilled up over here, man. I'm at that point now where I feel like letting everybody in. Like I'd be like, man, I don't care. Everybody come on in. It's a king size bed. It's a pull out. We can just all be in here. Like I'm ready to let anybody in, man. Like I don't know, man. It's just wild. So right now I'm in Glendale. Right now. But Calabasas, all these Palisades. I'm in Glendale, which is in northern Los Angeles. But I was just told we're in the line of fire. So we're just trying to look out. And then you got so many college students out here. UCLA canceling classes. USC is in Pasadena, University of Southern California. Pepperdine. There's so many colleges. So you got college kids out here. It's just a lot, man. So I'm praying for the best for everybody. Then I just got to go to work later. And it's wild. You just got to be like, all that's going on. The city is literally burning. And I got to go and film a television show. Y'all don't be knowing what it's like in the life of a comedian, man. Y'all, it's all for the games. Y'all think it's all for the games, man. It's real out here for us. It's real out here for us. And then you got to think about all of the emergency, all of the firemen, like big ups to all the first responders, because now ain't nobody off today. Every first responder is working. There is no such thing as you not working today. Every first responder is working. They asking for first responders. They got firemen coming in from all over. Literally, they got firemen coming in. They got firemen coming in from Oregon, Northern California, Arizona. They got there's firefighters. I'm sorry, because there's fire ladies too. So fire ladies and firemen coming here. So then that makes you think they got everybody out there. Every firefighter is on call. They done brought the National Guard in, everybody. So now you don't even know what's gonna happen, like on a regular, like if I just have a regular house fire, what do I do? I ain't part of those fires because a regular house fire. They be like, hey man, look, we ain't got no fire trucks out here. Most of the time, the firemen are EMTs. So when you have an emergency medical situation, who responds first? Firemen. They always be the ambulance. They be the ambulance every time. The ambulance always is second. That fire truck is there first, then the ambulance. Fire truck, then the ambulance. First of all, I don't think something that's necessary to save your life should be so hard to pronounce. They should be just called the hospital truck or the health truck. You got fire trucks, you got police car, then you got ambulance. Anybody say ambulance? And so now you out here, you trying your hardest to save your life, and you gotta be like, can you please send me an ambulance? What? An ambulance? An ambulance? No, sir. Send me a doctor truck. The police say it right. The police be like, send a bus. I need a bus on blah, blah, blah. Yeah, send me a bus. Having to say ambulance. You ever try to say ambulance and you short of breath? You can't do it. You ever seen ambulance and you ever try to say ambulance? You ever try to say ambulance when you're not ambulatory? It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. It's hard to say ambulance when you're not ambulatory. So we're praying for everybody out here that's involved. And I'm going to tell you what's so crazy about it for me. My nature got me wanting to go help everybody. Like, I want to go out. Like, in my heart of hearts, I'm like, sign me up. I know what to do with hoes. Let me get out there and fight some fight. Like, I feel like if they had, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. At the age of 42, bad back, bad knee, foot hurting. If they had a fireman's draft right now, I'd go and sign up. And they'd be like, we need people to come and help and be volunteer firefighters. I'd be like, I'd go. If we had 0 and 10% containment, I'd go out there. That's just how I feel. Like, I feel like I should go. Well, then what about like the homeless people? The homeless people got nowhere to go. They evacuate. It's like I'm already homeless, and then I gotta evac my homelessness. How do I evacuate homelessness? I'm already been evacuated. My life is evacuated. And everybody keep telling me to mask up. Like I just was traveling around, and there's a whole thing, Aaron. I don't live that kind of life. I was not apocalypse ready. I've been trying to keep myself rapture ready. Like I've been trying to keep myself semi-rapture ready. Like I don't want to get too deep in sin. Like I don't want to get left behind. Like I really want to be. I might not make the first wave on the rapture, but I want to be able to make the wave that be like, well, we can't leave them. Like I don't. Like that's how I feel like how it's gonna happen for me when the rapture comes. They're like, it's gonna be people that sure enough get called in first. The humpers bump, bam, 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 bam. And so that's because I feel like it's gonna sound like Zoom when the truck. I don't think it's just gonna be like burn, burn. I think Jesus is gonna bring a little flair when he come back. And so they're gonna be playing Zoom by the Commodores. Bam, 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 bam. We got too many good horn players. So those people that is on the top of the list, they're gonna get immediately caught up. They're immediate, right? So the immediate catch up, and then you're gonna have people as they go down the list. I think Peter got to call everybody out by name. Lashuna, you said it's just one sound. I don't know, man. I know they're saying that the sound of the trumpet, but I think it's gonna be kind of smooth, man. I think y'all be underestimating what the Lord is able to do. I don't think y'all be giving him enough credit. I'll be like, I think that's where we're going with it. I think that's where we're going with it.
Maybe
Now, if Lionel Richie is singing the soundtrack to the, if Lionel Richie is singing the soundtrack to the Rapture, that's kind of dope. I think that's kind of dope if he's like one of the lead singers, but he ain't gone yet. The trumpets from the Wiz, those are nice too. Those are nice too. So I think you're gonna have some people get immediately snatched up. Like first horn, bam, boom, gone. Because those people that's been living really right, old people, they good. Then after that, you're gonna have some people who've been living moderately. Then you're gonna have people like myself. We get to go right at the end, and then after that, it's gonna be the preachers. I think a lot of the preachers are gonna get in just because they took the job. Not because they deserve to be there, because they took the job, though. Yeah. Then there's gonna be the people that get left behind. And that's gonna be kind of crazy. That's gonna be wild. So I live that. Like I'm semi-rapture ready. But as far as like apocalypse, I ain't never ready for no apocalypse. If the apocalypse would have jumped off right now, I'm done. I think I might be okay because I'm on the 14th floor of this hotel. So it might take the zombies a while to get up here. Like I think the rapture gonna be kind of like if you ever go on a cruise, they tell you to get to your muster station. I think they should probably have rapture stations set up. So when you hear your rapture station, when they call your rapture number, you go out. So like I don't know how you're gonna know what your rapture number is. I ain't been to rapture rehearsals, so I don't know. But I think that when your rapture number comes up, boom. Yeah, Gary, second wave. Second wave. Like, oh, I mean that first group, and you know, and here's the thing. And I believe that God got this thing worked out, but I know Peter's in charge of and some of that stuff. I'm gonna just tell you, I never like to be in the first group of anything. That first group always got a lot of kinks in it. So I even think it's gonna be like that with the rapture. I think it's gonna be some souls that get snatched up that shouldn't have got snatched up. They're gonna have some few souls that get rejected and sent back. I think some things are gonna go. That first wave, they're gonna have to work out the kinks, and then that second wave is gonna run smooth. Is it like when you get an update to your phone, that first run of your phone don't work until later. It's different. Like they just showing people, man, looking at their homes on fire. No, Aaron, I'm not. This happens every morning, Aaron. This don't even be my material. This just be stuff that comes to my mind. Look, they got people out here trying to save their horses. I'm gonna tell you right now, them horses just be, hey, I don't know what fried horse tastes like. I haven't been to McDonald's recently. Yeah, I don't want to be on the beta trial. You see what I'm saying? The only thing, now here's what's been interesting to me. The only thing that has been surviving these house fires, is the fireplaces. So you know where houses are because the fireplaces are still there, which now leads me to ask the question. The same question I asked about planes with the black box. A plane gets made, they put a black box in it. The black box survives everything. They made black boxes out of indestructible material. So now I guess you make a fireplace out of indestructible material. Why don't we make the whole house out of what we make? Make the whole house out of what we make the fireplace out of. Larry, no, I ain't lying. I just seen them walking on horses down the street. And those horses had braids and everything. I was like, oh, they black horses. That's crazy. But I'm just watching, man. I'm watching the local news. They ain't been able to sleep. They've been getting overtime working on the news. I'm watching CBS Los Angeles now. I'm just watching. Listen, a little bit of barbecue stallion. I ain't even gonna lie to you. A little bit of barbecue stallion might be delicious. They burnt the Dollar Tree burnt up, man. The whole Dollar Tree burnt up. $36 worth of damage to the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I know how the bricks are made. Well, let's make the whole house out of bricks. I think the horses are black Snoot because they got braids. I could be wrong. It could be, something. The whole city smell like Sweet Baby Ray's right now. The whole city. The city gotta change the code. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all now, and this is my last thing, then I'm going to give y'all the word of the day, get out of here. You can tell who they care about, who they care about at the news station, who they don't care about. You've been working at the news station all this time and you ain't got near live report yet. They call you up. Enrique? Hey, yeah, this is Enrique. What's up? This is your job. Oh, me? What's going on? Yeah, we need you to go live into the middle of the fire and report. I'm sorry. I haven't done anything. No, you can do fine. You'll be great. We want you to go straight down into the middle of the fire and report on what's happening. Oh, okay, but no, go ahead. Go ahead. Go down there. Yeah, they ain't got nobody with no tenure. They ain't sent nobody down there with no tenure. Everybody on there, this is your first time seeing them on the news. And they are sending them right into, as you can see behind me, look at this. I'm about to let y'all see. I don't know if I'm going to pick up my TV or not. I'm going to have to take the background off. Y'all forgive my room. I live in here like I'm home. All right, let's see. Oh, no, don't even blur it. No background. You can see the report up there. They got you at the fire. He ain't covered no story all year long. They got him at the fire. I'm going to tell you, I'm calling out. Y'all ain't going to let my first job be at the fire. Let's see who this guy is. Look, he right there. They sent him to the fire. I'm not going in. I'm calling out. I'm trying to see who this guy is. I'm see if they come back to him and they show him in a minute. But they treating that man terrible. There's no reason for y'all to have that man out there. Look at that. Look at just the pure destruction. Just fire up. That house was for sale. Oh, for lease. Won't be leasing that one out. I'm gonna tell you that. And they were like the firefighters are like, as long as the house is burning on the inside, they're not gonna mess with it. They got to try to save water, so they can't even try to put out every fire. It's wild. You can tell they don't care about him. All this time we've been talking, they ain't show his face not once. He just that. So not only am I out there at the fire, y'all won't even show me. I'm just giving background music for a fire. Man, y'all done lost y'all mind. Y'all know, oh, there you go. Look, there you go. There you go. He ain't been on the news all year. No, he still can't see his face. He ain't even prepared. He just out there with a regular mask on and a yellow jacket. They just talking to her. Let's see what they say.
It's still very dark. You can look in a direction and you'll see a little bit of orange glow. And you know what that is, right? So it's hard to pinpoint where exactly this is. And I think the last time I met with you guys about 25 minutes ago, I was telling you about that apartment fire. We know that fire wasn't called in by anyone because, as you mentioned, this entire area, everyone's gotten out of here a while ago. Firefighters are seeing these flames pop up and they are responding as needed. The thing is, that fire engine leaving here, that worries me because you see the flames behind me. You have to wonder where they're going to.
Yeah, and what we've seen with this fire.
He said, "Is nobody." That was his deep analysis. That's why he ain't on. That's exactly why he ain't on the air often. That's exactly why he ain't on the air often. The fire down the street, nobody called it in. Well, nobody called it in because everybody's gone. Duh, sir. They evacuated. Nobody called it in. They didn't even give him a station jacket. He just got on a Paddington Bear yellow. Won't even know what station he worked for. They've been showing the firemen go in and leave your stuff out on the street. So they've been going in houses. I don't know if the people are doing it or not, but they just got. You'll see like valuables just in the yard, and so they're letting the inside of the house burn. So people have got like their stuff outside in the yard. It's crazy. The Lydia fire, now that's gonna be a problem because that one's gonna burn slow. They named that one Lydia. Lydia ain't gonna be moving fast. Lydia gonna be moving slow. Lydia fire, that's gonna move slow. You're not gonna get a lot out of Lydia. They named it after an old black lady. It ain't gonna move fast. That Lydia fire smells like peppermint. He's talking about the firemen are responding if needed. The firemen always respond if needed. That's how firefighters work. That's how a fireman works. They don't just show up to your house pre-fire. You ain't never had no door-to-door fireman. And we about to get snow. They about to get snow over there on that side. Well, boys and men, let it snow. They could use some snow over here. I wonder how snow and a fire would work together. That would be a sign of the apocalypse. If it started snowing out here in LA, then I'd be like, that's it. That's first wave action. Bam, 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 bam. That's all I would do. I would get me a horn. Lydia gonna burn slow. So I see the truck. I don't see no actual firefighters. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him. He needs to go. You need to leave. You leave. And here you go. The word of the day. See, I swear, I'm telling y'all now how far am I from the fire. It depends on which one, because it's 5 or 6 of them out there now. But I'm maybe about 10, 15 miles, not super far. Not far. I mean, if I can get down there, I have no desire to, but I can get down there in no time. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that right now. What I'm getting ready to give y'all. Oh, listen, I know they be listening to me at the word of the day, people. And y'all say that it's, and I tell y'all, I don't look at the word of the day beforehand. He's got a burnt out vehicle. That car has been ravished. Ain't nothing survived. The tires burnt off. Ain't nothing in there but that Stanley Cup. Somebody right now, I'm glad I got this Stanley Cup. That'll survive the fire. Right down through the fire, through the limit, through the wall. Today's word of the day is excursion. Why would that be the word of the day? Excursion refers to a trip, and especially to a short one made for pleasure. Excursion is also used figuratively to refer to a deviation from a direct, definite, or proper course, and often in particular to a digression. Some of Maya's most cherished childhood memories are of fishing excursions with her grandpa. Lewis Carroll's Through the Looking Glass is an excursion into a fantastical world where nothing is what it seems to be and everything appears to be what it is not. Excursion. All of this stuff, and there ain't gonna be no excursions for me today. Ain't no excursions today. I'm not far from LAX. I'm like the drive to LAX from me, from here to LAX. Well, let's look it up. I ain't even gotta be out here just guessing. I can give you, because LAX is 17 miles. 17 miles from here. So normally about 25 minutes, but probably about 6 years. I made you just a foolish stranger, but I don't mind. That's all I got. That's all I got today. I got taken off. I was looking at something else online. Word of the day is excursion. Listen, everybody be safe. I'm going to be safe. I will give y'all an update when the sun comes up. I'm going to go take a nap until then. I do got to work today, so we'll see how that goes. Well, yeah, I'm going to grab me some bottled water, and I'm just going to try to hunker down. I'm finna try to hunker down and try to find out. Try to figure out what's going on and how life is going to be. I'm going to be safe out here, man. I'm going to try not to breathe. I'm trying to keep my breathing to a minimum. Ain't no fresh air, so we'll see how that goes. I'll be safe, and I'll keep y'all up to date when I get ready to roll out. All right? Y'all still have a great day today, man. I still love all y'all, man. You know, we all right out here. We're going to be okay. Us Los Angelinos, we have a way of overcoming situations, man. So we're going to be all right. I believe the great Negro poet Kendrick Lamar said, if God got us, then we going to be all right. We going to be all right. Make somebody feel good today, even if somebody just happens to be you. And Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Try to be a little bit better than I was today. I'm out. Till next
Kick your
time.
shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Clayton's Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Yeah, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Clayton's Cassidy show. Yeah. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off